Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yo, this is Nick D.
I'm Brie K, and this is KCA.
You already know what it is, man. It's William Cater.
Yo, this is DJ Lost and Found from the Missing Link podcast.
Hey, what up? It's Miss Hero from Pew Army.
This is Stephen the Levite.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy YP, a.k.a. Young Paul. You know what I mean? Representing the East Coast, New York, Jersey, stand up.
And you're tuned into the That's Not
Christian Podcast. Woo!
Yeah, we are back. What up, y'all? It's your boy Switch.
Dímelo.
I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your boy Jay. We don't got no Anthony today. You know
no Antonio. No Tonito.
No Antonio today. Antonio's out in Antonio. Nah, he's
San Antonio.
He's in Texas on a business-related trip. But what up, fellas? We are back, man.
What's popping, man?
Glad to be back. We on the grind still. Getting to it.
Facts. What we got? What we got going on? How was your weekend, man? Did your rental break down on you or something this weekend?
Nah, I did. I did something that Dave Ramsey would call blasphemous, but I traded my car for another car.
Wait, what?
What? Yep.
What do you mean? How you just got this car? What do you mean? Like how?
Why would you trade it in?
Yeah, break it down.
Break it down.
We didn't want the car no more, so they fixed the fuel pump. But we didn't want the car anymore because we had like a bunch of problems. And then when we got it back, even the trunk wasn't opening. Wow. It was like, oh gosh, what's going on with this car? So, the good thing was we didn't have any negative equity because the dealership said that they would pay the whole loan. So that's the only reason kind of we went with it because we were like, dope. They're gonna pay the clean slate. So we were like, all right, we'll take it. So yeah, we got a new vehicle.
What you get?
We got a Jeep Cherokee.
Nice.
Okay.
Limited
Yo,
one.
that pot money doing.
Wow.
Treating you nice, man.
Wow. Is it more expensive than the Mitsubishi or
it is a little bit more, yeah.
Okay.
You had to put a whole new down payment or something like that?
Nah, no down payment.
Let's go.
Just trade in and just.
It was at the same dealership?
Nah, this was so it's the same, I guess, group of dealerships that are around here, but not the same dealer. Like everyone has a Mitsubishi, Ram, but it's all Healy. That's what they call them.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Healy, sponsor the show.
Shout out to Healy. You heard Dave Ramsey. Don't come at me, bro.
No, it's too late already.
Right.
Damn, that's cool though. What color did you get? Did you get it red or no?
Nah, I don't really like the color that much, but it's cool. It's
what
like
color
a silver color.
A what?
Silver.
Silver? Oh, that's not bad.
I wanted the Grand Cherokee, the big joint.
They Ramsey would
definitely. But I don't got
you.
that grand money to be spending.
Right.
But yeah, it's cool. Hopefully this.
Was it new or used?
It's used, but it's only got 12,000 miles.
So nothing.
That's not bad.
And the person before that was leasing it it's a 2019, so they were leasing it for 2.5 years.
Yeah, right.
And they were only using like 4,000 a year. So,
and then 2020, nobody really traveled.
Yo, how did you do 4,000 miles a year?
I know. I was like, who does that?
I mean, it had to be,
We ran up like 17,000 on that.
I'm running them numbers up, bro. I don't even know what I'm gonna do when it's time to take that joint back.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You like the car or no?
Yeah, I like it. All
right. But this one doesn't have the third row, right? Or does it? Because I know your Mitsubishi did.
No third row, no.
Okay.
Only 2 rows.
What you need a third row for, though?
We don't really need it.
Like,
not right now.
That's the most uncomfortable row to sit in. Like, unless you're a kid. Right. If you're a kid, that makes sense. But like, if you're like under 10 years old, yes. But like anybody else, like that joint is
Unless you're getting like a big
Right.
third row, like a
Right.
Yukon or
You get a
something.
Sprinter or something. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't get.
Yeah.
How come you ain't get no Tesla?
Um,
A used
you
one.
know, the Lord's told me nah.
That's what he said. He was like, nah.
Yeah. I looked in my pockets and the Lord said nah.
Oh yeah, little faith. You
That's
know, I
cool,
saw
though.
that. You saw
Jay, I
that
wouldn't do
pastor.
that to you, man. You would
What?
be heartbroken if one of us got a Tesla before
Not
you
at
had.
all. Not at all. I'll just
He'll be like,
whenever I'll
ah.
go book a flight. If Jimmy got one or Ann got one, I'll be like, yo, let's
He
go.
would too. He'd be like, "I'm test driving. This is my car for the weekend." He said, "We got a car."
You start renting it out to him like Turo. Like, yo, you want to rent my Tesla for the week? Yeah, sure.
That's cool, man. All right.
What you guys got into?
I went to the city on Saturday and just was a tourist.
You as a tourist.
Yeah.
What made you go
Yo,
to the
son.
city when you worked
Yo,
there every day?
hold on. I'm from California, dog. When you say you go to the city, that means you're going to Manhattan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Manhattan. Sorry. Yes, correct. Yeah. It's like you going to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reason why we went, I don't know. It was just like a
Oh,
spontaneous
because you
thing.
went because of the bootleg. They shut down the bootleggers, so you open up a shop down in Soho. What was it?
Canal.
Canal.
Yeah.
That's why you
That's
went,
funny. We
right?
should have gone around there, see how it was.
Yo, they found like what 2 point something million in products.
But how do you value that?
Right.
Do you value that based off, if it's actual Gucci or whatever, or
Right.
are you
Right. Right.
valuing, because it's
They were
fake,
putting extras, right?
you know?
But when we were younger, they did something like that years back. They did a whole big bust. They went down there because back then you could get the throwback jerseys, like the Mitchell and S joints. Yo, they would have crazy stuff
Yo,
back
they
then
had polo back in when I went over there. I got a couple of polos.
from
When I
Canal.
was yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
That's why I
man
knew
right
that's why I
there.
knew about it. That's why I always be joking about Canal because I know I went over there. Yo, son, I was over there. At first I saw the like the purses and the wallets and everything, right? And then I seen this table and this dude had the polos, right? The Ralph Lauren's. I was like, boom, I copped a couple Ralph Lauren's. And then there was this Puerto Rican dude who see me, right? This older Puerto Rican dude. And he must have seen like I was, you know what I mean? Like he
Ready to
just knew.
spend.
He just knew. He's like, yo, I got this gold chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got this gold chain.
Yo, you balled out.
You son, I got the gold chain with the San Lázaro. You know what I mean? I was mobbing down the street with my gold chain. Came back to Cali with it. You know what I mean? I'm mobbing. And then one day, I don't know what happened. I was like in the mirror. I was like, getting ready or whatever, lining myself
The
up for something.
green neck.
And then my neck is green. I was like, yo, this dude got me. I
So
should
wait,
have
you
known
thought it
that.
was official though?
I thought it was official. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I thought it was official because I didn't pay a whole lot of money,
Yeah.
but for
You
whatever
don't know no
reason,
better, right? You
I
see a
didn't know.
gold chain, you're just like, oh,
I didn't
all
know.
right.
It glittered. I was like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This legit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to Canal for lacing me in the
And the
late
polos
90s.
too. The polos, you knew they
Yeah,
weren't.
the polos I knew they wasn't official. I knew that. I knew that. But they looked official, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I copped them.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
So you was in Canal shopping, huh? Okay.
No, I didn't go to Canal. I was we went by the Trade Center and then went up to Midtown and then actually in Midtown they had like the street fair which I didn't even know about. So we got like food out there and then stuff like that. So that was cool.
Have you done the building that's across the street from you?
No, I have not yet.
Yeah, that joint is like what, $60 a ticket or something like that.
I don't even know. I've never done the Empire State Building. I
Me neither.
haven't done the Freedom Tower.
Me either.
What
Statue of
else?
Liberty.
I mean, I went when I was a kid, like as a school trip, but
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
don't
been
count.
there. Yeah, that don't count. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I haven't done none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Last year was it last year? Maybe the year before that was the first time I went on the Brooklyn Bridge, like to walk it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the only bridge you could walk?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's a pretty nice walk, right?
Yeah, it was, and it was hot that day. But yeah, it was cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what you got into?
Yo, my weekend was lit, son.
Yeah,
My weekend was lit. It was a movie. I told y'all it was a movie, man.
it was a movie.
It was a movie, bro.
What you
I went
did?
to so my daughter's in 10th grade, right? So everybody had classes turning 15. So like it's quinceañeras after quinceañeras after quinceañeras. So quinceañeras is like it's like the club without going to club because you get free food, free drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a DJ, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So me and my wife was out there, man. We was having a blast on Saturday. Then it was
So that's
mom
for one of her
classmates.
classmates.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. We got another one in like a week or two. It's gonna be
Oh,
lit.
word.
Yeah, bro, we're on a
You're
world tour
running it
right
up.
now. We're in a world tour right now. You said, "Get our world tour." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get the cash up if you're trying to book us. You know.
Yo, what kind of food they had?
Um. So the girls, she's Mexican, so they had birria
Oh
and they had, like
yeah.
some like fajita meat. You know what I'm saying, with the rice and the beans and everything. And then they had pizza for the
Mm.
kids. You know what I'm saying? It was alright. It was cool. It was cool. It was a cool environment. Mad people there. And then
No
on
mask.
nah, bro, what's that? You ain't see the CDC rules, bro? All them
I
people,
seen it.
all them people who was fake news ain't fake news no more. Everything those missing people who were distributing misinformation now have been confirmed to be the real fact
That's why they
checkers. You
released
know
you
what I'm
from
saying?
jail. They were like, "Yo, we gotta
I'm
release
still in
them now."
jail, bro. They still
You still in
wanting me.
jail?
Yeah, they're just not showing my like I could post and everything. They're just not showing my stuff to
Yo,
everybody
I
like they used to.
reposted something that Jimmy had posted. I think.
It
Yo,
wasn't me, bro. You
yo,
trying to
they,
put it on me. You got it from somebody else. Stop trying to put the blame
yo,
on
they
me, bro.
flagged me. They were
It
like,
wasn't me. It
"Yo,
wasn't me. Stop putting the blame on me. I
oh
know where you
no, that
got it
was."
from. I ain't gonna
I'm
put no
sorry.
names out there.
That's from yeah,
Your
yeah. You're right.
man's.
You're
That's
right.
from your man's.
From
That
Chad.
wasn't
That's from
me.
Chad. You're
But I
right.
did post it. I did post it.
You did.
I had posted like the day before. But
Oh
I guess
man.
he saw it somewhere else and he posted it. Yeah.
Yo, they hit me right away. Oh, misinformation. I'm like,
They're
oh
like
man.
tranquilo.
And I'm a coward, dude. I be like, let me just take the post down. I need my IG. Like, you can't take my IG
You
from me.
can't take my IG.
What
That's
am
how
I
we
gonna do?
feeling, bro. What's that?
Yo!
You got one too? Or you still can't add me, huh? Yeah,
Wow.
see? Somebody told me that too. Somebody, who was it? Somebody hit me up. Like they
Well, now
followed
they
me up.
can't
They're,
at
they're
you,
like,
but
yo, they can. It's just like, do you really want to follow this dude? Are you sure you want to follow this dude?
wow.
Yeah, somebody told me that too. Like, yo, what kind of stuff you be posting? I was like, man, my joint ain't even
And
ratchet,
it ain't
bro. Like,
like you
it's
posting like all types of crazy. Like like
bro.
there's people that are super extreme, like yo, da da da, like
Yo, son, like that joint you got flagged for. What was it? It was because Biden said he was going to hire 87,000 IRS
oh yeah,
agents,
yeah, 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 yeah. And
and then
someone
they
had
had a
wrote like,
stadium.
yo, they should have invested in.
So, what was the fact check? What was the problem with what you posted?
Oh, I guess that they're not there to enforce like audits and stuff like that for the
Who
for the
isn't
for the
there to
middle for
enforce
the middle
audits?
The
class.
IRS agents.
That's the whole point why he's hiring them.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
You see what I'm saying with the fake
they
news and the
say
fact checking?
they saying now they backtracking and saying, oh, it's not to enforce it on the middle class, because that was the big thing,
Well,
They
that's who
come
they're gonna go
enforce it.
after. Because why are they gonna go after rich people? Rich people got lawyers. They got money to spend.
And rich
They're
people don't pay taxes.
They know how to hide it.
They know how to work the system. They're gonna come for the middle class. They're gonna go and
Right.
take your house. They're gonna go and take your little
See?
2019 Jeep Cherokee.
Okay.
That
It's
was
just
personal.
no.
Shots
Hopefully
fired.
not to switch, but on the serious one,
Give my man
that's
switch.
what's gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
I mean, if you're paying your taxes, what do they want? They want to
They
audit
want
you.
more. They're gonna find more.
Bro, how you think they're gonna pay for all this Ukraine money, bro?
Yeah,
Sounds about.
They gotta find it somewhere.
they're
But
gonna.
yo, and they're investigating these people with the PPP loans, man. You're gonna see a lot of these dudes that was flexing in Miami and
Yo,
searching.
speaking of PPP, man, your boy Came out with that EBT, yeah.
Let's go. You took it back, huh? You took it back.
Oh man,
Yo,
they're
it's
definitely coming
mad
for your
funny
Jeep
because
now.
when we was kids,
Yeah.
yo, we would have the coupons, right?
But
The
the
little
brown
brown joint.
ones.
And I
Yeah.
was embarrassed to whip that joint out. I was like looking around,
Not
making
this
sure my
weekend.
friends
Not this
were.
weekend.
Yo, so let me tell y'all this. My stepdaughter, they had some, I don't know what was it, some pandemic
Uh,
emergency
yeah.
food money, right? So we were like, all right, but we didn't know. They were like, we're gonna give y'all like, I think it was like at that time $300 or something like that, and then
Mhm.
that's it.
Right.
But we didn't know, so we were looking for the title for our car. So we're looking like everywhere for the title and stuff because we didn't we took out all our stuff from the car when we got the rental.
Right.
So we're looking going crazy. My wife is like, yo, check this EBT card, see if there's money in there. Maybe we could go shopping.
Okay.
Your boy calls, boom. 1,600 in the bank. I'm like, oh, Biden.
You made it rain. 2 bands. You had almost 2 bands. You made it
Oh
rain.
man, you know what I'm saying? So
Sushi for everybody.
Damn, that didn't even account for inflation.
yo, I was
Sushi
hyped.
for everybody.
I was like, I felt like we caught a break with everything that's been going on. We're like, yo, we finally caught a break.
You're
We
like,
caught
God
a
is
lick.
good.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord for the EBT. That's what's up, man. Hey.
So what'd you spend it on?
The only thing you could in groceries.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's only. I mean, honestly, it's good because we spend quite a bit on food. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are probably spending a lot too.
I just dropped 600 at Costco.
Exactly. So
That's a minimum.
you already know 400 or
Yeah,
500.
I just got the bare essentials. I swear, I just got the bare essentials,
Yeah.
bro.
400 or 500 a month, 600.
Yeah, my wife was saying how a lot of the stuff, products that she gets for baking, has gone up.
Mhm.
And like she's like, no, like croissants were like $4. Now they're like 5 and change. I was like, it's wild. It's
Yo, them
crazy.
joints add up.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a multiplier. You like, ah. So yeah, so we got that. So shouts out to, don't come for me, man.
Don't cover me.
They're gonna come and bust into the door with the
Give me that EBT
9mm.
That's right, right? Are they able to shoot you now? What happened? Because I seen they was copping all that ammo. That's not true? Well, that's true.
Well, it was initially, but they took down that listing.
Who took it down? Was it Fox?
Why would
I
Fox
know I
take down the
saw it.
listing?
Oh, the listing on IRS.
Yeah.
So what was the listing?
It just said, they need, IRS agents, and then they had like a little section that says you might have to use, a deadly force or whatever and all that stuff. So that's crazy, right?
For
Deadly
what?
force
bro?
for IRS?
There are IRS agents that go and they seize your property and all that stuff. So I mean, they're not gonna go without packing,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I seen the IRS thing, right? And I did like that. I wanted to see what it was like. So I did that little application. So like in
Wait, you applied,
September,
You
though?
applied?
no, I didn't apply, but
Uh-oh.
I wanted to go through to see what happened. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
like they send you like a form, and it's gonna be like a forum in like September
Yeah.
9th or
This
something,
dude
September
applied,
something.
bro.
And then they're like, everybody's invited to get like more information, find out what it's about. And then after that, they'll start doing, I guess, their interviews and stuff
You
like
see, this dude applied, bro.
that. I'm coming for y'all, bro.
Man.
IRS is coming for you, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because the government says the whole reason why they're offering 87,000 positions is because they're so backed up, right? And there's photos of like the cafeteria in IRS buildings just full of like tax returns and stuff. And
Wow.
their excuse is like, yeah, it'll make the process a lot faster, and we could get caught up on everything that's behind. But everybody's like, come on,
That's
So,
cap.
trying to
so
get
they
these
owe
numbers.
people their returns.
So it's more of because when you fill out your return, and if you pay, you're gonna pay whatever. But what they do is that they want to make sure that you're paying, that they got the right amount out of you, right?
Oh, damn.
And that everything lines up. So if prior years you had, you say you made a certain amount, and then this year, you made more or you made less or whatever, and they see that the numbers don't add up, then, that's what they're gonna be doing now, right? Like kind of
Yeah.
like going back and stuff.
Yeah. Shouts out to Ray. Ray in the comments.
Shout
What's
out to
up? What's
Ray.
up?
Jade in the comments. What up?
Biggest gang in the land. That's facts. You don't mess with those guys.
That's the truth.
They got mad power.
You
That's
guys are
crazy,
highlighting
bro.
me.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. Why
Oh,
not?
well,
because you're gonna be the new agent now.
Right. We don't want everybody to know what you look like. So when you start approaching their homes, they know.
you
Yeah.
giving up my
Do you
address
guys?
and everything, huh?
Yeah.
I
Do you guys
got
know how
you.
much the salary is for an agent by any
Nah,
chance?
what's that?
Oh no, I don't know. I was wondering if you guys
Go
know.
to
Yo, if it's over
salary.com.
100K, I'm in there, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean,
Nah, they probably made like what 50,000, 60,000.
I mean, they're gonna be working like crazy
I
though.
say Glassdoor says the estimate is 81,000.
Ooh, yo, IRS, sign me up. I'm in there.
That's crazy.
This
I'm
dude, man.
gonna be an IRS agent. I'm coming
I
down
ain't
on
talking no
y'all,
numbers
bro.
with this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking no numbers with this
I'm
dude.
I'm going straight for TNC's account, bro. I need all of that.
So it says here, 50 hours per week, and includes irregular hours and be on call 24/7,
I'm good. I'm
including
good.
holidays and weekends.
Nah,
Carry a firearm. Obviously,
Holidays,
they took that down. What'd you
that's
say?
not for me.
I said holidays too. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. They want the
They
government
need
wants their
all of
money,
that.
bro.
That's not for me, son.
Crazy, huh?
I'm good.
That's a good way not to
That's like
practice pagan holidays. So
that's a Christian job, huh? Jesus ran with
yo,
tax collectors. You know
was
what
it
I'm saying?
Matthew a tax collector? You know what I mean? Is it remote?
No,
It
probably
can
not.
be, I think, but if they're gonna send you to seize
You gotta
property,
go. You
obviously
gotta
no.
go seize
Oh, I ain't trying to see.
Ant's
I ain't trying to do
house.
all that.
You know.
So googling the salaries, it is all dependent on what state you're in.
Oh, word.
Yeah, because like for example, if you're in San Francisco, starting is 72K.
Why is it lower? It's
Yeah,
crazy
San Fran
expensive to
is
live over
crazy,
there.
crazy.
Yes, and New York is 67.
See, I'm not getting shot at for 60,000, bro. Like you come and try to take somebody's boat, you don't think they're gonna shoot at you? I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
See, but here it says also it could go as high as 151K.
Ooh, IRS, I'm in the building, you heard?
That's crazy. And then you can get a gun. Let's go.
You can't, not in New York.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're a government employee,
Business,
That's
yes, you
yeah, you
can.
true.
can get it.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
I don't know, man. That's
Yo, let me
I mean,
find that form again.
you could. There's so
Let me
many other
find that
things you
form
can do
again.
than be an IRS agent, man. You could sell crack. You know,
what do
so,
you say?
I'm saying more honorable jobs than being an IRS
Yo,
agent,
he said honorable.
Come on, bro.
bro. I'm saying like.
This is why we can't tag this dude, man.
Right? There goes the episode. Now they're definitely gonna come after us.
I'm saying,
Oh man.
bro, like, do you really want to be known as a tax collector? Like, I don't
That's
know,
crazy.
son.
Yeah, I'll just hit me with a couple side dollars, man. I'll
Man,
take care of your taxes for you, bro.
I'd rather sell fake Gucci on Canal, bro.
Oh man. What
Yeah.
else we got, man? What
Just
else we got
saying.
brewing?
Yo, it's wild, man. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Mad stuff
Did
going
you
on.
guys see that we're nominated?
Let's go. 2 years in a row. Let's go.
KCA's Kingdom Choice Awards.
Hey, man,
We in the building, you heard?
it's beautiful to be nominated, man. Respect to the KCAs. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
Shout out Shout out to Track Stars,
Yes, sir.
520,
Yes, sir.
crew,
Yes, sir.
everybody else. It's an honor. You know what though? I kind of wish they separated the categories. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like radio and podcast are two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I feel like it's different. Like I'm sure the people on radio they go live every day, right? We go
mm,
live every week.
Yeah.
Well, us and
Yeah.
Track Stars at least.
Yeah.
We go live every week.
And not
I
only
think
that, like our show is mainly audio. We just add the video component to
right,
it, you know.
right. Like the crew, they're not a podcast.
Yeah, this is a
They
regular
should
show,
they
and
should
then
you know.
add
and
a
then you have
YouTuber.
YouTubers too, right?
They should have a YouTuber category. I think they should have a YouTuber category. They should have a or
Digital media.
yeah, digital, yeah, some sort of like
Well,
video
for
influencer,
podcast is
something like that.
digital. So
Nah, but it's more. It's different. I think it's different. Just the format is way different. You know,
Mm.
because Ruslan too. You know what I mean? That you wouldn't call that
Ruslan,
you
yeah.
wouldn't call that a podcast.
No.
Or your man, what's his name?
I'm shocked he wasn't nominated.
What's Ruslan's man's name? Belief.
Oh yeah, I believe. Yeah.
He's a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's not a podcast either. And so I think they should do moving forward is maybe doing 3 different categories. I mean, again, I'm honored to be nominated. But I just think that would make it a lot more fair because like we're going up against radio people. Like we ain't got that kind of budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our little old show, you know what I mean, got nominated. That's pretty dope, man. But I think
Yeah,
that'd be fair for a lot because there's how many people we added that is YouTubers on our pod live chat?
they're growing.
3
They're
or 4,
growing.
right?
You have people doing reaction videos.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? That's not a podcast, and I think that they should definitely be recognized for their contribution too. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, thank you very much.
Yeah. And then you have people like Brie who posts her videos of
Oh
different
yeah,
things. So she could be
and those
considered.
videos are dope too. I've
Yeah.
been learning a lot about NFTs. You
Yeah.
been watching?
I've seen a
Yeah,
few. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very informative.
for
So,
sure.
but yeah. thanks to the
KCA's, we
to
coming
the
for y'all.
KCA.
You heard?
We coming. Y'all gonna pull up?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull up this year.
Oh, word. Let me know. Switch.
Yo, he's capping. Why he capping, bro?
It's in October. It's right
You don't be
around-
going outside, bro.
No, he got a new Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Oh, that's true.
Gotta use it before the IRS gets it. And then I buy it on govdeals.com.
Oh,
Ooh, that's where you get your bag, your flips from. Glove deals. Okay.
Oh man. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't remember the last time I've been to one. So I think Ambassador's gonna be their
a word.
yeah, they're what do they call it?
special
Lifetime Achievement
honorary,
Award.
yeah, like an
Honorary,
honorary.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to all the Christian podcasters and radio personalities and YouTubers, man. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of reaction. Shout out to Madigan. He just dropped a new single last week. You know what I mean?
Give me the ghost.
Yo, that joint fire, man.
Holy
Who
Spirit.
else?
Fire.
Shout out to Riggs. Riggs dropped a mixtape.
Man
know what I
Sessions
mean?
2.
Yeah, he's about to drop another mixtape. What's it called? Demolition. What did he say it was called?
I remember.
Did he
Whatever
say
it
that
is.
live?
Keep it.
He did. He did.
I
mention
think
it.
he did.
Yeah.
I hope he
that
did
episode
because
last week.
I just messed up if he did it.
Gotta edit that part. I don't remember. But yeah, he said he's dropping his album and he's dropping another tape. So
LNF got some new music. I seen some reaction videos. Shout out to Mitch, Money Making Mitch. He did a
Yes, sir.
reaction video to LNF's new joint.
and is
A lot
it
of people-
who's the other one? Is it B plus?
Yeah, B plus got a show.
Yo, shouts out to everybody, man. Listen, if you a Christian media on Telegram, hit us up. We'll put you in the pod life, man. We definitely try to bring as much unity between Christian media, shoot each other ideas. You know what I'm saying? We always in there like, yo, how do you do this? Yo, how do you do that? Or anybody, what's y'all opinion on this? So it's really cool.
Yeah. Yo, Brie K drops some new music too. Who else drops some new music?
Lecrae, he dropped that video.
Oh, I didn't see the video. What did you like that joint? I heard some of the song.
I actually
The
heard
beat
about it.
knocks.
I heard about it because of the reaction videos.
The beat knocks, man.
So
That
everybody
beat
that
is
was doing,
fire.
yeah, everybody that was doing the reaction video, and the video looked fire. It looked tough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What about you? Didn't say nothing about the bars though.
I liked it. I liked the song.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was dope. Jay, you heard it?
Yeah, I play it every day.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Dude wakes up and prays and plays the.
Yeah, on my way to the bus, I'm just not hearing it.
So this song is off of Lecrae's new album.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be from Church Close 4.
That's an album. It's not a mixtape.
Sorry, yeah, mixtape. Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference now? It's like mixtape album.
I mean,
Is there a difference between the two?
yeah, there is, because when you say mixtape, so originally a mixtape was actually mixed, right? It was blended,
Mm-hmm.
right? They don't do that anymore. Okay, whatever, cool. But it was still like industry beats, right? For mixtape,
Yeah, you were jacking beats.
right? But now it doesn't seem like that's the case now, right? Like
Now you
now,
can have original beats.
right,
You have 10 songs or whatever,
right.
but
It's
it's a
an album.
mixtape. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
yeah. I don't know.
But I guess it's a series of the same kind of title, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's always kind of been weird to me. Like, is it an album? Especially if you're gonna put it like on Spotify. If you're gonna drop it like on an exclusive, like I'm gonna drop this just on SoundCloud or
Bandcamp or something.
yeah, like
Mhm.
then that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Josh says Lecrae got some gun bars on that new song.
Oh yeah.
All right, is that Christian? That's Christian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, shouts out to everybody out there, man. And shouts out to the KCAs, Marcus Hall,
Shout out to Marcus. Thank you for nominating us again, man. We really appreciate
nominating
it.
us. Oh, we forgot to mention Bumps. Bumps dropped the album.
Oh yeah, you
Who
heard
is
it?
Mark James 3? Yes, I
I
heard
wasn't.
it. Yo, Bumps could rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I always knew he could rap off the car bars, but
Mhm.
hearing this, I'm like, yo, this dude's metaphors is crazy. Like, he's very talented, man.
It was an album or mixtape?
It's an album.
Okay. Who
But
were some of the producers? You know?
Nah, I don't know who's producing on there. And a lot of the songs were just, if I recollect, it's just him. But it's just bars. It's just like,
No songs. Like there's no singles on there.
yeah, there's singles, but it's more bars. Like it's just him rapping. You know what I'm saying? Him and his
Yeah.
metaphors and just going off.
That's good timing because LNF is about to drop his joint.
He did have features. He had Monster Tarver. Monster Tarver killed that joint.
Sure. All GOM.
And he had Selah too. That was hard.
GOM.
No one else, just them two.
Okay.
But he's so intricate. Like he'll be like, man, the same, my man. Yo, this dude just be going off. So I'll be like,
Okay.
yeah. It's not one of those like you gonna be hype and stuff like that. But if you into the bars like rap,
What do you mean you're not gonna be hyped? So it's boring?
I'm saying not hype like like a party or you know what I'm saying. Like
Okay, I got you. It's
like
not,
a youth,
not turn up music.
Yeah, you're not gonna be at the youth fest and listening to Bumps, but you hit them bars. You're gonna hit them bars. You're gonna be like, oh,
How's the beats? What kind of beats?
Beats are dope, on point.
Yeah. Okay.
On point.
Elena, if you did some production on there, talk to me.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to
All right.
Bumps.
Shout out to Bumps for his new project, man.
Yes, sir.
Just for the new music.
Huh?
You add any music to the playlist? Or you still sleeping on that? We still
Yo,
we
I
still
gotta listen. I'm
we still
behind on
rocking.
my.
Yo, we still rocking to the TNC playlist is still rocking to 2019's hits.
Nah,
Pre-COVID hits.
and yo, I'm slacking on two things on posting on IG
I
and
seen
getting in
that
the
too. I'm like,
playlist.
yo, what's up with this dude?
Yeah, I gotta get on that.
I got you.
I
Yo,
mean,
I mean, it's tough when you know you're laying by the pool and then you gotta hop into your Jeep Cherokee. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna have time?
yeah, I haven't been in the pool in like 2 weeks though. I'm
I
gonna be honest with y'all. I
You
haven't
gonna
been
have
out the
that time when
pool.
the
We
IRS
have
be coming.
mean,
I've been trying to just get listing going.
I saw you hit the post office today, right?
Yeah, I had some sales over the weekend.
Let's go get that bag.
I love selling on eBay. That's like something I enjoy doing.
See, that's a more of an honorable job than being a tax collector.
Yeah, but, I mean, unless you're making that's not true. We remember we had Resale Dojo. He was on
Reezy
here,
Reezy sells.
and dude is killing it. He's making like 50,000 every 90 days. Like
That's crazy.
20,000. I think he hit 1 month in sales.
Yo,
And last time when we saw him, he was living full time. So now I know dude is chilling.
you follow him?
Yeah.
Do he be posting pictures by the pool?
Nah, he don't.
He posts pictures of him getting busy.
He posts him getting busy. He don't even post himself getting busy. And he actually said that he hasn't been able to do YouTube videos
Because he's so
because he's
busy.
been so busy with listing. Because
Yeah.
if you list, right, like you gotta, it's not just take a picture and just upload it. It's like you
Right.
gotta put the information, the description,
Yeah.
you know, what category it's in. You got to make sure the shipping is correct, right? Because you don't want to give free shipping and then you lose profit. Like,
Yo, but don't that joint don't it just print from eBay?
Yeah, printing is fine, but I'm saying when you actually doing the listing, right? When you're creating the listing,
Gotcha.
you got to find either a similar listing or you got to, and then you got to be as detailed as possible, because if there's like a little stain or something, you can't just be like, oh yeah, great condition, and then the person gets it and they be like, oh.
I'll be asking all kinds of questions on Depop, bro. Any stains, any tears?
Yeah. So I want to put that before, so you don't gotta ask me no questions. It's already there. I tell you, read the description, bro.
Yo, I think that's so dumb that they don't do that. It's like, bro, why do I gotta reach out to you to ask you if these shorts got pockets? Like, why don't you list that in the description? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. I'm just
exactly
because then upset because I've been looking for some running shorts on Depop, man. And every time I see something that I like, I'm like, yo, do these got pockets or not?
Really? They don't put it in the description?
Some of them don't, bro. It's like, and they be the fly ones I like too. Like, yo, does it have a zipper pocket? Because running shorts got zipper pockets like in the back, so you can put like your keys or something like that, your earpods or something, right?
The Nike ones, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be asking, and then sometimes they're like, nah, I don't got none. Or yeah, I do. Why don't you put it in the description then? Why don't you got a picture of it? They take you 2 seconds to take a picture, bro.
Yep. So to prevent that, because you're going back and forth, like,
right.
And then that becomes a hassle. So just put everything in the description, be as detailed as possible.
Thanks.
But yeah, man. Speaking of we were talking about bumps. Speaking of I guess ex-GOM member AI.
What happened with AI?
Whose husband is
Josh.
Comments.
Mr. AI.
AI was recently featured on an article
Rapzilla,
on
right?
Rapzilla.
Let's go.
It says AI leveraging grants. She's getting to the bag, y'all.
I need to get to. We need a grant for the podcast. That's
hey Josh, tell AI we need a lesson on getting grants.
You know what I'm saying? Grant writing.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. But did you guys get to read the article?
No, I thought you was gonna read it for me.
I can't see. This guy has
he don't know how to zoom in, huh?
Said his kids are like screaming in the background.
Command plus. I can't see that at all, bro. And I'm wearing glasses.
You still can't see it?
Oh, I had to zoom in on my screen, bro.
All right, bro.
I'll try to read it. I'll read the part I have highlighted here.
Let's go.
Um, so AI is proud to announce that she received an artist employment program grant from Creatives Rebuild New York in collaboration with the Buffalo Art Studio. The grant opportunity was designed to support the employment opportunities for artists. The program is funding 98 collaborations involving a dynamic group of 300 artists employed
Wow.
by
Let's go.
community-based organization, municipality, tribal government across New York State. CRNY has awarded a total of 49.9 million tax dollars in funding to support artist salaries and benefits, with
What?
an additional 11.7 in funding provided to the organization holding employment. AI sees a program like CRNY as a good stepping stone for other creators, especially those in the Christian hip hop space. She
Wow.
says, and I quote, "As an independent artist, the more that I moved in this genre, I noticed a river of complaints that people weren't supporting them as artists, or they wanted to be put on, and there's not enough money. At times I too have had thoughts that store up in my mind, in the back of my mind. If only I had so much money to do this, much support, I could do XYZ. I've always had the words of Shirley
Chisholm.
Chisholm. What
Chisholm.
is Chisholm? Okay.
Mm.
Whispering in my mind that you don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. Damn, that's a good quote.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
she ran for
Yeah.
president, bro. I think in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
First black
Um,
woman.
This grant will allow AI to work with Buffalo Art Studio to tell the stories of artists of color in and around the east side of Buffalo community and increase awareness and visibility for creators while mentoring a new generation of storytellers. The collaboration will engage students covering literacy, technical, and communication skills to poetry, photograph, and video workshops, deepening Buffalo Arts Studio's commitment to supporting artists of color.
Yo, that is dope, man.
That's super dope.
Word.
Yo,
Shout out
get
to
the bag, AI.
Shout out
Let's
to
go. That's
Justin.
why I've been seeing Josh. He been
Josh about
chilling
to
on
get
the
a new whip. Watch. Company whip, of course.
Chill.
That's a company whip. He can get a company whip. What do you mean? Listen, I know how to talk around
Yo, I've been seeing
federal
Josh.
agents like Switch.
Yo, I've been seeing Josh on IG sipping pina coladas and all that, bro.
Oh, word.
That's what's
There you go. And he was probably having a business dinner. That's what it was. Come on, bro. Don't try to line my man up.
Nah, man, but shout out to AI, man. That's what's
Facts,
up,
though.
man.
Facts. That's dope. That's beautiful, man.
That's super
We
dope.
need
And
more of
shouts
that,
out to
man.
Rapzilla for plugging in that article.
Yeah, for real. Those aren't stories that you hear every day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot of money too. That's
That's a
not
lot of
like
bread. How we get a piece of that, man? Do we need to start a nonprofit? Because we can.
Well, you got to start something to help out podcasters or other
Yeah,
creators.
right. A nonprofit for pod life 501c. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Let's do it. You know what I mean? And we give them courses on how to podcast and equipment
yeah,
setup and everything. You know how to
yeah.
monetize their podcast,
But
create merch.
what's amazing is that like we've known AI for a while, right? And we've interviewed her a couple times, but
Mhm.
she's kind of had that soil ready, right? Like she's already was tapping into those things and just
Yeah,
getting
be
involved.
grinding,
So
man. She be grinding for real.
and really, like she said, it's just really to like help people out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Help create other creatives. So that's dope, man. Yo, Josh, bro, hit me up, bro. How you doing, man? You been all right, man? Everything good?
Say, yo, can I borrow a couple dollars? I got this new car note.
Oh man, that's what's up. What about this Mike Tyson Hulu series?
Oh yeah, I heard some people talking about the Hulu series, and I was like, yo, then something in my feed came up, and he was talking. It was a quote. Actually, it was a quote. It wasn't even him saying it. It was a quote of him saying like talking mad trash about Hulu, like that they were basically stealing his identity. It was like slavery or something like that because he had nothing to do with the whole thing. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
How does that happen? How do you not have anything to do with your own life series?
Right?
Like, is there a licensing for Mike Tyson and somebody sold it and was like, all right,
I don't
Hulu, you
even
wanna
know, man. Like I can't. That's crazy. Like someone could just make a story about you just based off of, I mean, I guess because he's a public figure, it's easy for people to gather information and, compile it into like a film, into a story, right?
Yeah.
But it's just wild that that could happen while you're alive and nobody like asks you to participate. Like
Yeah.
even with the Irv Gotti and the Murder Inc. thing, right? He said he reached out to Ashanti so that she can give her side of the story, right? Because she said she's not messing with them no more, but they still reached out to her
Hmm.
to chime in and give her 2 cents about what happened with Murder Inc.
Yeah.
Nobody did that with Mike. I would be scared not to do that with Mike. I would rather ask him than ask Ashanti. I'm not scared of Ashanti. Mike Tyson, though, like you didn't come to me and ask me. I don't want to have a conversation with that dude.
But with that Ashanti situation, right? Like, yeah, they reached out to her, but what if she, allegedly she said no, but what if the no means pay me to do it, and then I'll tell my side of the story, type
Oh
of thing.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine BET would pay her for her side of the story. Like that wasn't something that was said that she didn't want to do it because she wanted 100 bands or something like that, and we only had 20 or whatever. Like that wasn't the topic of conversation. It was more so that she's just like, I ain't rocking with y'all.
Mm.
Right, right.
With
With
Mike
Mike, it was just like,
Tyson,
yeah, there
they
was
didn't
no
even ask him.
conversation.
They're like,
Yeah,
we're not talking to that man. You know what I mean?
From
Wait,
from Mike's point of view, right? Because we don't, dudes be like, yeah, they ain't talk to me. They ain't. People always complain about their life series.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard. I don't. I don't
So
know pinpoint anyone, but there's been times where people have complained about their depiction in life series or whatever. But I don't know necessarily from the main character,
mhm,
but more from somebody that was around or someone that was part of the like an Ashanti, right? Like
right.
she's part of Murder Inc. and whatever. So is she
This is what Mike said. My bad. This is what Mike said. He said, "Don't let Hulu fool you. I don't support this story about my life. It's not 1822. It's 2022. They stole my life story and didn't pay me. The Hulu executives, I'm just the N word they can sell on the auction block.
Mm.
That's crazy, bro.
So it seems like there's got to be some licensing because you can't just
They did. What do you mean you can't just? They did.
There got to be something where you get permission to even do that.
I don't know. Looks like they
I
didn't.
mean, maybe Tyson could sue, but that's legal stuff,
Or is
and
it like a fair
money.
use thing where you can
I
report on
mean,
somebody's life and put out a doc? What is this? Is this like a fictional doc or is it like a real documentary? Not a fictional, but I mean, is
It's
it
not
like
a. I don't think it's a.
actors playing in?
Let's see if it's. I know what you mean. Like a biopic, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Hulu's website with this joint, but all I see is news clips.
Mm.
And but you're
I
gonna
mean,
say something?
I
Yeah.
think as reporters and all that, like anybody could just make a documentary or a story about anybody, really. I don't think you need like licensing or anything like that.
We're about to
Like,
drop Jay's life story.
yeah, I mean, you probably could. Um, and then obviously use stuff that's public information or public that's out there in the public, because it's not like they use. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I don't think they're
Right.
going to use their own home
And they
movies
do
or
it.
something like
They
that.
do it with criminals, right? Like if somebody's locked up, I'm sure they don't get their permission all the time.
Right.
When you see these Netflix, but there should be. I mean, I got to read more into that. I'm not on that side of what I mean, media to know.
Yeah, we don't get invites to them joints, right?
Yeah, man.
We don't get no press releases for that. Yeah, there's it. I go to Hulu and it's like asking me to sign in.
You got that Hulu account?
I do, but it's gonna make me. It's gonna show. It's gonna show me movies I'm interested in, not like talk about this joint.
Yeah.
That's because you won't say something about Ashanti.
Who?
I interrupted you.
Nah.
You
Good.
forgot.
So yeah, man. Mike Tyson is not a happy camper.
I wouldn't mess with that man. Like, why would you do that? Why would you bring that upon your life?
Man, listen, man. Them executives, they don't care about no Mike Tyson, bro.
They don't, right? Then they were gonna see him.
Mike Tyson is not coming to their office to fight them.
Oh no. You might see him in the street though, in traffic.
They not worried about dude. They're like, call my lawyer. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Like I said, I just wonder if there's some kind of licensing issue, something that's going on. And maybe he was bringing the attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what's going on. I'm not gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing is that Mike says that they try to hit up Dana White. They offered him millions to help promote the story.
Yeah.
So how you gonna offer Dana White millions and not Mike? Like, yo, here's a bag for your life story.
What's the relationship between Dana and Mike?
They're friends.
Oh yeah, they're good friends.
Oh, so they was like trying to include Dana in the.
They hit up Dana like, yo, help us promote this joint. He's like, what?
Dana was like, nah.
let me holler at my dude, and he's like, nah, because they didn't include him. It wasn't something that it was official.
Oh wow, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I just read that on.
Joint is dropping August 25th.
You can watch it.
I'd rather not say on.
That's
I'd
like
rather not say on live.
That's like Candyman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mike going Pierre.
Nah, I just don't want to get canceled. They're like, you support that? He got a slave deal. Like, yo, Mike Tyson's one of my favorite boxers of all time, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see a series on Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
It's like an 8-episode series.
I'd rather watch that than see his podcast.
I haven't seen a full episode of his podcast, but I enjoy the clips.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool, but they're like Mike Tyson be talking about some weird stuff, man. Like some UFO stuff type stuff.
Talking about UFOs?
Yeah.
UFOs real?
Are
UFOs real?
Are they demons? What you said?
I said, are they real?
Are they demons?
You think they're demons?
Are they?
I don't know. Listen, buddy, I'm asking the questions here. You think they're demons for real?
Huh?
You think they're demons for real?
I don't know if they're real or not.
Like some Nephilim type stuff.
Oh, some Nephilims, eh?
I'm asking. I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never really looked into UFOs.
I never looked into it either. Like, I'm just
whether they're real or fake or
are they like?
I mean, some people have given accounts, right, where they're saying they got abducted and all this stuff.
Yo, Joe Rogan has an interesting theory on people who claim that they've been abducted. By
was
aliens.
that the baby?
Yeah. You heard it.
Yeah. That is pretty interesting.
I didn't hear it, so explain it. I need to have our listeners or viewers.
He kind of described it as like people are having false memories, like when they were born, right? Because a lot of the accounts that people have when they get abducted is like they get taken up into a light. So it's like if you're an infant and you're a child, you get pulled from out of the womb. First thing you see is a bright light, and you see people with these, face coverings and whatnot. Could be perceived as an alien from a child who doesn't know, right? But I'll find the clip because I know I'm butchering it, and I'll post it on the TNC Telegram so y'all can watch it and see it. It's pretty interesting. Um, I think some of those joints that we see, not aliens in general, but like the spacecrafts, the UFOs specifically, I feel like they could probably be like government technology. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like aircrafts. Doesn't necessarily have to be something that's
I'm
terrestrial. You know?
I remember there was one time I was driving with my dad, and there's like this reservoir where we used to live, and the eye can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You think you see something, and it's so quick, and you don't. And
That's
so
true.
me and my dad are driving, and all we see is like this light just pass by us. Right? It was like
Mhm.
super fast. We're like, "Whoa, what was that?" So me and him were both bugged out. We're like, "What was that?"
You
My
both
dad,
saw it. You both
yeah,
saw it.
yeah, yeah. So, but it looked like a ship. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hovering. Like, and then all you saw was the lights.
What do you
So,
mean? What do you mean by a ship? What do you mean?
like, it just looked like lights, but it looked like something that was like hovering, like
Yeah.
something that was
Like something out of like Star
like an
Wars, like a ship like
aircraft.
that?
Yeah, like it
Not a
didn't look
plane. It
like it was.
definitely
It didn't
definitely
look.
wasn't a plane.
Yeah, it wasn't a plane. It was just something that was hovering, and
Mm,
I was just like, "What is?" But it was like at low level, right?
yeah.
So, but then like my dad, we drove by again. He was like, "Yeah, well, you know what? They got a street
Wait, you
there."
did a U-turn? You came back? What do you mean you
No, no,
drove
no.
by
We
again?
went home, and then we always used to drive by that reservoir.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
when
This is a completely different time.
yeah, my dad's
Okay.
like, you know what? There's troopers that are on the streets. So um I guess they parole or whatever. And I guess that's what we saw at that
Mhm.
time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Um, but it just didn't seem that way when we first saw it, you know.
yeah.
But then when you see that there's jeeps there, and there's
So you thought it
and
was a
they
troop?
had the lights too, so it was like, all right, well, that makes sense. But at that time when we saw it, was just like
No.
our eyes were like, whoa, what was that?
I mean, I think, yeah. I think that could be true because there's things that just can't be explained because you just don't understand it. Like, can you imagine like 5 years ago if you were just walking down the street and you seen that robot that the government, that the military, it looks like a dog. You seen that joint that's like,
Nah.
It's not the military.
who is it?
It's
Tesla?
no, not Tesla. It's I believe it's a MIT program. I believe.
It's an MIT program. All right,
Yeah.
whatever it is, bro. Can you imagine? Because I seen one with a drone on it as the head.
Mhm.
Can you
Yeah, yeah.
imagine 5 years ago you walking down the street and you see like 100 of those? You would bug out. Like, what is this? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You'd run
yeah,
back to your
exactly.
house. You'd be like, "Lo reprendo en el nombre de Jesús." What is this?
Yeah,
Right? So I think a lot of it may be just stuff, and I think a lot of it, I think some of it might be, uh, tapping into the spiritual realm, kind of like what you was just mentioning.
yeah. Um, then like it was a bad storm here, like I think last year or the year before, and when we blacked out.
Yeah,
And then I guess the transformers from the electric were
they
like going
exploited.
off. Yeah,
Uh,
but when you see it in the sky, you're like, what the heck is that? It was
right.
just like a greenish color, greenish yellow color. You're like, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
It's a transformer.
Yeah, but it looked wild, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, in the
yeah,
sky.
yeah.
So people could see anything and just think,
Right.
but now when a person gets abducted and they talking about some other stuff, I can't explain that. I'm just like,
I mean, but how do you account for, like, you can't really say if somebody says I've been abducted. How do you prove that? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, how do you prove you was abducted by aliens? Like, come on, son. Like, you really want me to believe that? Like, come on.
yeah. I mean, I try not to knock everybody's experiences,
Sure.
because they could say the same thing about us, like, oh yeah, you met Jesus, yeah, sure, like
Mhm.
you had a real life changing experience, whatever, but
Yeah.
some things are unexplainable and just weird, and
Therefore, they're demonic.
could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be the government messing with people, you know what I mean? Remember
No, I'm
when
saying
Jesse, remember when
they're
Jesse
just
Ventura used to say that he had that show?
they're just testing out aircrafts, new technology. That's all. Doesn't necessarily
Did you ever
mean,
watch that show with Jesse Ventura?
It was called Conspiracy Theory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see a couple episodes. Yeah.
They were saying that they were sending out like some signal to people's brains and stuff.
Oh, I missed that one. He talked.
Yo.
The one I saw was about HARP. You saw the one about HARP, the weather machine. That joint like legit in where's it in Alaska?
Yeah.
That joint make it like rain and everything
Snow and
else.
all that, right?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I seen one where he was like that they were able to send like signal towers and change somebody's mind, and I was like,
5G,
what?
huh?
Yeah, it was 5G before 5G. Because that show's old. That show's years
It's
ago.
mad old, yeah. That joint like 20 years old or something.
So crazy stuff, man.
Oh, we kind of went off topic there. My bad.
We're gonna get banned now. It's cool.
What else you got, man? Let's get back on topic.
We had this story about, I don't know if y'all saw the video. There was this this baseball game and these kids. So the first pitcher had thrown a bad pitch at the batter.
Okay.
And then the second pitcher, I guess he went back. Was it 2 times, Jay, or was it 1 time?
Let's look at the footage.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, look out. Right in the head.
I'm coming back with the bat, bro. He didn't see that coming to his face, though.
Yo,
I play
that
baseball.
That ball comes fast. It's hard, bro.
Sure. Oh, this is your team switch? Dang.
Nah, my team's the Bad News Bears, bro.
Oh, look. He's like, what's up? He's like, yo, son.
Fight, bro.
Yo,
That's
son,
what I
let me
thought.
holler at you.
That's what I thought.
Yo, son.
So
Oh,
this is
he
really
getting
cool.
my-
Look at that.
As a pitcher, Bubs
Yo.
looks
Hey,
shaken
man.
up right now because
Look
of
at
what
him.
he did.
That's
a
Look
real
at St.
man right
Jarvis.
there.
This is such great sportsmanship.
So
He wants him to know that it's okay, that
So
he'll
the
be
pitcher
Oh, he was
crying.
crying.
because
Yeah.
he
Look at
felt
me to do
bad.
that.
He's like, that's a scary experience for anyone, for the batter and for the pitcher. Like,
Hey, shout out to that kid, man. This is mama crying.
look at that.
Like, that's
Mama's
my
crying.
baby.
They all crying.
That's my
It's
baby.
my boy.
So Dave Portnoy says this isn't good sportsmanship. It's dumb. You got this kid on the ropes and he's rattled. Trip to Williamsport on the line. You can play patty cakes after. As far as the pitcher goes, that's your plate.
This guy.
So, Coach, what you think about that?
I mean, this is little league, man. This isn't major league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what that mean?
they're you know, these kids have emotions. They're young. They're still learning the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So things like this, yes, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We had our last All-Star game, we had kid pitch.
Mhm.
And this is one kid, yeah, he was hitting kids in the head with they had their helmet on just like that. But you know, these kids, they're still learning to throw and control.
Right.
These kids are younger than that. You know what I'm saying? These kids are way younger. Those are probably what, preteens, teenagers. These kids are like, you know, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. You know what I mean? So it's scary, you know what I'm saying, for everyone, because you're like, man, you know, you can get a concussion.
Yeah.
You can harm somebody. So I mean, I get it. People have these things against, like, what is it, participation trophies and stuff like that. But I think that was a beautiful moment, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't yell at my player and be like, what are you doing? Why are you hugging him? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, you know, that was good sportsmanship. Let's keep the game going.
That was a very Christian thing to do.
Right.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. He forgave him before, like, dude even asked for forgiveness, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
That's emotional, man. You don't know, you know, you can hurt somebody with that ball, man.
Facts, though.
You know?
I got hit with a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
When I was in Little League, yeah.
Hey, you get beamed.
That hurt. I didn't get hit in the head, but it hurt.
Yeah. You know, so the kid was rattled, and obviously, you know, his emotions got the best of him. And, you know, unless you want somebody to be like Roger Clemens, who throws the bat at Ray-Rod.
You got, yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Me too. Me
You
too.
know?
Because that's your natural instinct, right? Like your flesh,
Yeah.
your first instinct is just to respond like that, you know,
Well,
emotionally.
well, there's that pitching back and forth, which kind of starts which starts the fights, right? Like, let's say I throw a wild pitch, I hit a batter, then your pitcher goes up and intentionally tries to
Right.
hit my
Tit for
batter,
tat, right.
right? And then I go back and I try to hit another. Then that's when the fight is about to pop off, So
Then it's on.
and
Yeah.
it's on and it's on.
Yeah.
So
So
cats keep fronting, then your wig is gone.
Jay, what you thought? Did you cry?
no, I didn't cry. I mean, I thought he was gonna, run the. What's
Oh,
that
you
term?
was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, what was
You thought
going
he was gonna
on?
go run Artez on him, huh?
Yeah, but then I seen how the dude. If they didn't mention that he was crying, then I wouldn't have known. But
It looked like he was crying though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, all right, I think that's cool. He definitely got shook and obviously felt terrible about it. And then I think the dude that came up to him and was like, yo, it's all good. Like, all right, cool. That's good. I think a lot of people, well, particularly, I guess Dave, was like, yo, these kids can't show no emotion, no nothing,
Yeah.
Oh, because
These are kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who was that? Portier?
Yeah, Dave Portnoy.
He's
He's from Barstool Sports.
Barstools. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he said you will pay patty cake later on.
He said, "Man up."
Basically said that.
He's the only one that thinks that. I'm sure there's other people that think that, but the people that were there were fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so too.
You're not playing for million. I mean, even if you are, you know what I'm saying? If you would, if a major leaguer was to be like, yo, my bad or whatever, but that's expected to happen. You know what I'm saying? That happens in baseball. You have those little slip ups. So dudes with that machismo. Man up.
Word.
Can't let people. That's why I like what's his dude's name? Oh man, what's his name?
Who?
The dude that's like the sensei. That he's like a karate teacher.
Mr.
Oh,
Miyagi?
Nah. He's a believer. And he's been on like Power 105. He's been
Oh, you talking about a dude from he used to be a CHH rapper, right?
Well, he had a label.
Mm-hmm.
But I love his videos because he ties in the karate with just life lessons, you know what I'm saying? And just being able, he talks so much about controlling your emotions or showing your emotions, right? Like being able to show it and say, that's fine. Like you can show that emotion, but just channel it the right way. And so, man, what's this dude's name, man?
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name now.
Same. I know who you're talking about.
That's interesting. Did y'all see? I don't mean to change topics real quick, but did y'all see Tedashi's recent post?
So I mean, I was scrolling and I saw he was talking about something, but I didn't scroll back enough to listen. But what happened?
Let me see.
Was it racism?
Let me see. He's always talking about racism, bro. When is he not talking about racism?
Well, you make him sound like he's
because he is.
Oh, Jay wants smoke.
Nah, I'm just asking y'all what your opinion is on. I gotta rewind this because it's not going. You're not going to hear it. Nah, I don't want no smoke. I just want to see what y'all think because I just thought I don't know.
You ain't agree with?
I think I also saw Crew probably have mentioned it too.
Yeah, the Crew did. They posted it today, I think. Let's see.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
I know there's no sound. Oh, here we go.
Walking from the door of the Y all the way past my car.
Let me go ahead and do this real quick.
So let me tell you what happened to me today, right? So I'm sitting in my car at the Buckhead Y, reading my Bible. That's what I do every morning. I drop my kids off, go to the Y, do my quiet time, go in the gym and work out. Sometimes I do a video about what I learned. So I'm about to do a video. And I look up and I see this guy right here walking from the door of the Y all the way past my car, creepy, staring the entire time, 45, 50 seconds, just staring at me. So I'm like, hey, buddy, what's up? I don't know who you are. I mean, he looked like a Bob. You know what? We're going to call him Bob. So Bob here is staring in my car, looking awkward. Then he goes behind my car and stands there for a moment, comes back around the front. And this is a picture of him coming back around the front. I grabbed my phone like, yo, I gotta take a picture of something. And here is Bob right here looking in my car. And when he sees me with my phone, he runs back to the back of my car, then begins to take a video of my car. So I get out. I'm like, Bob, what's happening, bro? He like, man, you sitting there, you look suspicious. I look suspicious.
Wow.
Really, Bob? I look suspicious while I sit here and read my Bible and do my quiet time. That's really suspicious. That's what we doing. That's what's hot in the street. I'm like, nah, bro. You the one creepy staring at me the whole time. He said, well, I'm going to just stay back here because you look suspicious. I don't know what you're doing. This is the life of a black man in America. When this guy feels threatened, he gets to say stupid stuff like that. Yo, so let me tell you what happened to me today.
Wow. I ain't mad at him.
You know, mad at him.
No. I mean, I feel like somebody did that to me. I'll be upset as well. Like, how do I look suspicious? I'm just here chilling.
Yeah, the reason why I brought it up is just because you was talking about the other Christian dude who was talking about controlling your emotions.
Yeah.
You know, and the way that you respond.
Yeah.
I felt like his response was on the emotional side.
With that kind of thing. But I mean, if you was in that situation, wouldn't you be like, yo, this dude was like profiling me and stuff?
You think I would care? You think I would care?
But you probably won't put it on the internet though. Like, you would have just dealt with the situation and been like, all right, whatever. You know, and probably told your immediate people.
Yeah, I think so too.
Look, I don't know. I feel like that was definitely an emotional response. You could tell he's still aggravated when he posted it. He even goes as far as calling this dude, let's call him Bob, right? That's almost like,
shouts out to Bob.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That seemed like that was kind of like a sneak. That was a Christian way to diss him. You know what I'm saying?
That was a Karen.
Yo, Bree K, that is facts. That is facts.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Jason Wilson. Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, that's right. That's him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like that whole rant was very emotional. You know, I don't want to minimize what his experience was. It just seemed it was very. I feel like it was in the flesh a little bit. Right. Look, my man said what he said. He said he goes to the Y and reads his Bible every day. Boom. Right. This is his routine.
Yeah.
And then he posts a video about what he just read, what he learned. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like allowing the Spirit to lead him, right, to do what he normally does, right, and to be a blessing and to edify the people who follow him by posting the video about what he just read, he allowed this man to take him out of character and respond in the flesh, right? Because he responded in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not saying I would have responded any different. I'm just saying, like, you just reminded me of it because you was talking about Jason Wilson and you know, what he's teaching the kids on how to respond and whatnot. And then we was talking about the way that kid responded with after getting hit with the baseball, you know?
Yeah.
This man was looking at him. He didn't throw a baseball at him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even say that this man insulted him. Right? He just said, I don't know what you're doing here. You look suspicious, right? Because he's sitting in his car. Like, yo, my man, what are you doing sitting in your car? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you think Bob was right though, like to ask those questions, or
he still calls him Bob?
Right. Like
I'm calling him Bob. That's what we call
that's
him.
like if it was a Spanish dude, if we just like, yo, Jose over there.
Jose.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Jose
that's just,
Sanchez.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's just wrong. Like, and if it was the other way around, what if it was a white dude telling the story, right? And he gives a dude a stereotypical name. Come on, man. Come on. Why we got double
But
standards? If we this
do-
is about this
but
is
do
this
you
is
think that
this is
Bob-
allegedly about racism, and
do
then
you
you're gonna
think
go
that
ahead and be
Bob-
racist about it. You know what I'm saying? And then
Do you think that Bob was wrong though? Like pressing him like that. Like
what's my
watching
duty as a
him and-
Christian though? Forget if he was wrong or not. What's my duty as a Christian?
Pull out the blicky.
Lecrae would, right? No. He didn't threaten his life, man. What do you mean? Come on. I don't know. What do you think, Jay?
I think I would have probably had the same
Reaction?
reaction,
Mhm.
right? In like, yo, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, I'm in my
Right.
car, like, leave me
Right.
alone.
Right.
Do
Do you even work here, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you sweating me? Do you work for the Y? You the president of the Y? Why
exactly,
you?
exactly.
Right.
That would probably be my only thing. But if you keep pressing, I don't know. You know.
But
And that's why
would
situations
you
happen.
be would you be nervous though? Like, yo, I don't know what.
Nah, I wouldn't be nervous. Why? I ain't doing nothing wrong.
You didn't, but I think for some people the perception is, because I'm African American, right?
I'm still tight about that.
Wait, hold up,
think
but I thought he was poly. Is he black? I thought he was poly. This whole time I thought he was poly.
Yeah, he probably is. I don't
mean,
know
maybe a mix.
his race, but based off skin color, right? He's probably gonna feeling like, yo, I'm being racially profiled or looking suspicious. Like, mind your business, dude. Like,
I mean,
but why would you
if
come to that
somebody-
conclusion? Because it doesn't sound like the man said that at all. It doesn't sound like he flung any. He said any racial slurs, right?
He just said that you look suspicious.
That's it. That doesn't mean that you look suspicious because you're
I
black.
don't know. That seems kind of aggressive to say.
It doesn't mean that it's
what
racist,
makes him look
though.
suspicious though? Sitting in a car?
Yeah,
People
in a
always
parking
sit
That
lot.
would have
in a
been
car.
that would have been a great follow up question.
Right.
But to assume and conclude that it's because of your skin color, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's
That joint is like stop. That Bob was like
presumping a
going
lot.
stop and frisk, bro. You look suspicious. Come here, like.
Come here, let me holler at you.
And who are you? Like, are you anybody? Are you a cop? What are you? Like, I don't.
I mean, would you be bothered if a rando was just looking at you like that?
I mean, looking, no. I mean, they can look
I
all they want.
mean, if they were like staring, all right, yeah. I mean, I would be bothered. The only thing I wouldn't do is probably put it on the internet and put the guy's face and do all that, because that's just me. That's just not necessary.
You wouldn't go live. You wouldn't. Go
Nah,
live
I
and
wouldn't be like, yo, your
yo,
man right
this
here,
man right here, Bob.
follow him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't not. But
I think it was good that he started. I mean, I don't know. Part of me feels like it was good he started recording him just to protect the both of them. You know what I mean? So there's evidence of the interaction between the two of them.
Okay.
A part of me feels that way, right? Because you never know, like if that dude would have called the cops because for whatever reason, you know, he's got something documented. Like, yo, this dude was, you know, this is the dude who came up to me first and started harassing me. You know.
But I just feel like, you know, I'm in my car and I'm chilling. There's a guy staring at me, and he goes behind me. It's like, yo, what are you?
Yo, hold up. He went behind him because Tadashi started recording him. That's what he said. He said he pulled out his camera, he started filming him, and then he walked around the car, and then he pulled out his camera. That's what he said.
Okay.
So if I wouldn't have pulled out my camera, none of that probably would have happened, right? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Would you have said something if somebody was just staring at you?
So I'm from LA, man, and so when people stare at you, right? Like if they're ice grilling you,
that's not a good sign.
If they're ice grilling you, is not a good sign, and you better be ready to run that fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I grew up. So I generally don't like when I walk into a store and like security looking at me, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like stop swimming. I just ain't coming back to the store. You know what I mean? If it's like that. But yeah, if someone's looking at me, like unless they're ice grilling me, like.
But that's what it seemed like. He was ice grilling him in the car.
He said he was staring at him. I don't think he was really ice grilling him like that. Like he was ready to run that fade. It's a little different, bro.
All right, not ice grilling, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't,
that do look
unless
to me,
you're ice grilling me.
If
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
staring at me like that, you look suspicious. Like, I'm not suspicious. I'm here chilling, just in my car, reading the Bible.
Right.
You
Oh,
over
absolutely.
here looking at me.
Yeah, he wasn't
you
doing
look
anything
more
wrong.
suspicious than I do, because I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? Like, everything good? You know, I might have said something as well. Like, you know.
Yeah. What would you have said? Would you have done anything differently?
I try to remove myself from those situations.
Mm-hmm. So you don't go. That's why you don't go to the gym.
No, that's not why I don't go to the gym. But I try to avoid any type of conflict, right?
Right.
So,
I'm the
but
same.
it
Look,
depends,
I'm the
right?
same
Like,
way.
if you
I'm the
catch
same
me on a
way.
bad day, like, I might, I might be like, "Yo, it was good, little man." Like, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you think a Christian should respond in that situation? Like, what would Jason Wilson do?
Huh?
What would Jason
My
Wilson
wife said,
do?
"Well, I'm lying." But Jason
God bless
Wilson,
the wives for holding us accountable, man.
well, Jason Wilson had mentioned that he had gotten into a situation recently, where I guess the construction worker wanted him to move out the way, and he kind of yelled at him, and he told him, he's like, "Yo, why?" Jason Wilson said he was yelling. You know, the guy was yelling at him. He's like, "Yo, why are you talking to me like I'm a child?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the first thing. He's like, you know, I didn't try to be too confrontational, but I was letting him know, like, I didn't appreciate him talking to me like a child. But he's like, anyway, I moved out the way, whatever. He's like, eventually, the guy came around and spoke to him and said, "Yo, I apologize. I should have not talked to you that way." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, is that always gonna happen like that? Someone might be like, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't feel like Tekashi said anything crazy. Maybe with the taking out the camera.
He said Tekashi.
Tadashi, my fault. Tadashi, I don't think he took, you know, maybe taking out the camera was a little too hasty, but like you said, he wanted to make sure that,
I don't know if it was yeah, go ahead.
Because I would have just been like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, no, I'm just chilling here, you know, reading my Bible. That's it, man. My kid, was it? He say his kids are inside or something like that?
Nah, he said he dropped off his kid, I think, and then he goes to the Y right after.
Yeah. But there might be a time where I might say it with some attitude, like, "Yeah, I'm reading the Bible. You want to come read with me?" Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends.
You turn it into a witnessing opportunity.
Yeah, but it'll be with some attitude, like, "Yeah,
all right.
I'm just reading my Bible. What's up? You want to come read with me or something?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, you know,
pull up a chair.
Not really wanting him to come read with me, but I'm just upset, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just really, it can.
Yeah, I saw that maybe as a spiritual attack, because it stopped him from posting. He posted a completely different video. You know what I'm saying?
Usually he posts scriptures.
That's what he said. He said that he usually shares what he just spent in, you know, I'm guessing it's like his Devo time or something, right? Because so he usually posts like a video about what he just read.
Yeah.
That's not the type of video that he posted.
Yeah.
You know? And there was no real solution to his interaction, right? Because I'm left with it like, well, what would I have done in that situation? You know? How should I respond? You know, like when I saw that kid get the other kid a hug, I was like, wow, that was a little convicting, because the first thought I thought was like, I would have thrown my bat at that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my, you know, it was convicting. And then the kid comes in and gives him a hug. I'm like, wow, that's the Christian thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking, like.
So you're like, where's the loving your enemies or reflecting or being a light in that kind of situation?
I just don't know. You know, at what point, like, see, because I feel like I don't feel like that was aggressive. I mean, I wasn't there, right? He just said he was looking at him, right? So for me, it's like, unless someone's ice grilling you, they mad dogging you, you know, then it's like, okay, you either got to bounce or you got to run that fade. And if you run that fade, for me, that's what, like, people's like, oh, you got beef with, you know, you know, fulano de tal, you got beef with such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nah, TNC ain't got beef with nobody. Because for me, beef is something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, beef is really like, it's on site, and it's like, and it's until one of us is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the environment that I grew up in. So like, for me, if someone's looking, like, if you're not trying to pose a threat or something like that, you know what I mean? You could be crazy, you know, and there's crazy people. I'm just gonna watch you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be careful around you, you know. But like, you know, I just see, I don't know, maybe it's my experience. I just see things a little bit differently. Like, I don't see that as a threat because you're looking at me, you know.
Okay.
I mean, you're supposed to stare. I'm fly, bro. Like, you're supposed to look at me. Like, what you mean? You know what I mean? I stay drip, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like the dude saying he's suspicious, that's like, I mean, how many times people just walk past and mind their business? But
Right.
I don't know, you know, here's the other side, right? Where there's so much going on in the world, people could see somebody sitting in the car and be like, yo, what is that? What's he, you know what I'm saying? Why is he just chilling in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even though you're supposed to kind of mind your business, like people are on alert right now of their surroundings, right? So they're like, I don't know what's gonna go on. Why is this guy just chilling there? You know, people have become very suspicious of a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm.
there's that other end, right? Where that dude is just probably trying to be a hero for the day or something, you know what I'm saying? Or thinking that something's gonna go down when it's not, you know what I'm saying? But
Right. Yeah, I don't know. That dude could have been crazy, you know.
right,
Who
could have
knows?
been mentally ill. He could have been racist. It could
We
have
don't
been so
know.
many
I mean,
different reasons.
that's what he inferred. That's what Tadashi inferred, and we have no evidence of that, so we can't really assume that about the dude. You know what I mean? Because otherwise it's slander, and the Bible's clear about that.
Yeah.
You know.
So
you know, we can't really say that that's what it was. That's what he assumed. That's the conclusion he came to.
is it for you also the fact that you see Tadashi's post and the kind of things that he posts and it makes you
What do you mean?
makes you kind of critical, like, all right, he's posted a lot about racism in America
Oh
and
yeah. Well,
and so
I
then
think
seeing this, you're like, all right, you kind of feel like maybe he's bought into the fear of, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
You know, I think he definitely has PTSD.
Right.
You
So
know,
that
just based off of that, like he posted something a couple of weeks ago where he said that he had a conversation with his son. His son was like, "Oh, don't go to the store because you're gonna get killed because you're wearing a hoodie." Like, bro,
right.
there's like what 58 million black people in America. How many are dying because they're wearing a hoodie? Like, that's not like
Right.
what's the percentage of that? Like, I really would like to know. 0.00 something. Like, that's you're not getting killed over a hoodie. Like, I think the thing about PTSD too is that you think there's a real life threat because of some past trauma,
Right.
right? When there isn't a real threat. Like when people who have been in the military, they have PTSD and 4th of July, they hear fireworks, they get flashbacks of them being in war. It's not a real
Yeah.
threat. It's not a real threat. They just perceive it that way. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? The fact that he came to the conclusion that, you know, this is because, you know, he's because of his race, like he didn't, I mean, maybe it's in the video that he didn't share. I don't know, you know?
Okay.
But it's just, I don't know. It's just strange. It's just strange. My concern more was like, how do we respond in that situation like that? You know, like what do we do?
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
seriously,
you'd have been like, yo, Bob, what you doing, man?
yo, Bob. Let's call them Bob.
That's a good conversation, man.
I don't think I do anything, man. Or maybe I might say something inside, right? You going into the wild? Yo, who's this dude Bob over here? You security out here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is he out here sweating
That's
me,
what I'm
bro?
saying. You might say something sarcastic, like, yo, you
No,
employee
not
of the month.
sarcastic. Like,
You
is he
employee of
really
the month?
security? Like,
Security
you're
or
right.
something?
Yeah, sure. Me, you know, but that's me though, because that's just, you know.
Yo, just stop staring at people, y'all. Just take what's the rule? Like, is it
3-second rule.
3 seconds and then you
And that's it. 3 seconds, or you running that fade, bro. That's how it is in LA. I don't know how it is everywhere else.
Oh, really? So you look at somebody for
I
ice
mean,
grilling?
that's how it was when I was coming up. You know what I mean? Things have changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like when I was coming up, it was like a 3-second rule, man. Like you want to
Now,
look.
as a kid, right, or a teenager, did you have those situations where y'all? Because that happened in the bus, right? MTA and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You look at somebody, you're having this staring match, and it's like, why the heck are we staring at each other,
I
right?
wasn't that type of dude, bro, because I knew.
And then it's like, yo, what you looking at? Nah, what you looking at? You looking at me? No, you looking at me. And then it's like y'all get into an altercation.
Right. No,
all
that's
about
real.
because y'all just looking
Because
at each other.
yeah, where you looking at? Where you looking at? Yeah, just like you described. Exactly.
Because he kind of looks similar to you, and you look similar to him in the sense that y'all from the same hood, neighborhood, or whatever.
Right.
You don't know each other.
Nope.
But it's beef over looks.
You looked at me over dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why I don't really like take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said like, cause I seen dudes get stabbed and shot and knocked out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So like fighting over something dumb, you know what I mean? Like, is it really worth it? You know? Like, is it really a threat when someone's like really looking at you? Like ice grilling, obviously that's a threat already. Cause yo, why you so aggressive, son? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here?
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like, well, you don't know what the other person is capable of, right? You don't
But
know
that's
what their
usually
mindset.
from the hood, right? But if you got somebody who's not hood still staring at you, I mean, like when somebody's staring at you, they looking at you from there, and then they moving, and then you're like, "Yo, what's up with dude?" Like, why is
all right, cool. Then I mean, am I in a position? Am I in a threatening position? Right, I'm not. You saying
be on
someone
alert? You be
you
on
said
alert
someone who's
though.
not from the hood, right? So like, am I in a position where like my life is in jeopardy, my life is in danger? You know, because that's the only thing I can compare it to. You know, like.
Yeah, but you would still be alert. You'd be like, "Yo, why is this dude staring at me? Like, this is
sure, that's weird." Like, bro,
I would be that way. I'd be like,
right.
And I would probably mention something like, "Yo, what's up, man? Everything all right?"
Right. But in context, though, I feel like you wouldn't recognize that you was just like reading like a dope word, and you was about to post a video, and then you notice like someone kind of like trying to throw you off your game.
Yeah. So you're saying the devil don't ruin his day?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think
Hey, it happens, man.
I think so. It's the facts. So what do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
I mean, you try to clean up as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? But I think it also goes in line with the frame of thought and the way of thinking that brought out that post. You know what I'm saying? Like you said. So, right away it's like, yeah, you know. But I know people that are like that too. You know what I'm saying? I know mentors and pastors that are like that. You know what I'm saying? That
they hotheads.
Not so much hotheads, but they feel like in their place of work or somewhere that they're at, and mainly because they live down south. You know what I'm saying? They live in the southern areas.
And maybe that's what I'm missing.
They tend to have that. They tend to have that approach for things like, I'm working this job, but you know how they, they're trying to keep me down, like keep a brother down. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so I get a lot of that from like dudes that I know, and like I said, men of God, they love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They about the kingdom and stuff like that, but they always have that little tick where it comes to like, I'm black and I'm always being, dealing with things pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, LNF said, depending on where he was, it could add the context of the situation. There's still sundown towns in Texas, not too far from Dallas. Well, see, so maybe I'm missing that context of
what's a sundown town? Where everybody gotta be home by sundown?
Yeah, I don't know. I get Kim Thomas says I get called rude when I'm down south for not mentioning eye contact, but
They're
that's
all
weird. Maintaining eye contact, but that's weird, man.
they're all white municipalities or neighborhoods in the United States that practice a form of racial segregation by excluding non-whites via some combination of discriminatory local law. Okay. I don't think that was it though. Like I feel you, LNF, but because he said he goes to this Y all the time. Like seeing his previous post, like how he's so sensitive about racism, I think he would have a big problem if he was in the YMCA with a bunch. He's the only person of color with a bunch of white people. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was driving through the South. This is like, you know what I'm saying, why he goes to all the time. You know, so definitely got to keep that in prayer, man. That some of our leaders, the CHH artists, you know what I mean, they're definitely under attack. Because that definitely, I feel like it was a spiritual attack for sure.
Okay.
I definitely feel like that because what he said from the beginning. After that, I was like, oh, Satan was on assignment. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't that type of dude. I don't be all hyper spiritual like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Satan was on assignment, bro. This man was in his word, and something got you out the spirit like that. You was about to post the joint. I was like, okay,
Right.
he got you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm listen and listen, like that's I'm I can be emotional too, you know what I'm saying? I could be in my feelings too, so I understand that type of reaction, So we definitely got to keep him in prayers, man. We got to keep all our artists in prayers.
Good stuff, man.
You got one more thing,
We
right?
should get. No, I think that's it, bro.
No, your man has something. He got something. He got a little something he want to show you.
Who?
Jay, he got his favorite rapper just dropped a new music video.
Okay.
His second favorite rapper.
What is this, bro?
Is that the baby?
Yeah.
What's his deal, Switch? What's his deal?
I don't know. I've heard about this online, but I didn't. This is just weird, man.
Is this blasphemy?
Why would it be blasphemy?
I'm asking the questions here, bud.
Is this blasphemy? Is this any different than what Kendrick did with the crowns?
With the crown, throwing the crowns.
I think it's a little different. Well, I haven't seen the whole video, so maybe I'll
and then supposedly they throwing rocks at him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I
Jay.
guess it's also the it's right. It's like, all right, you can do imagery, right? But it's always like they're trying to equate themselves to Christ, right? Or they're trying to have that connection, right? So yeah, we could just say, well, it's just imagery, it's just a video.
Did y'all watch the whole video?
Nah.
Okay. So how do we know that he was trying to portray the image of Christ?
We don't know.
Because he doesn't look like Borgia to me.
Crucifixion is always attached to that, right? And I don't know what he said in those lyrics.
Crucifixion was being used 500 years before Jesus was born. Man, people got crucified.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
there's always that imagery to try to relate themselves to being the chosen one of God, God's son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
see,
I'm pretty sure.
I think the Nas depiction and I think the Kendrick are definitely, because they're wearing the crown of thorns and everything else, and Nas calls himself God's son, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's made references to being the Messiah. So I can see that. I don't know enough about this video.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my thing. Like, y'all not. I would have to hear the lyrics. I don't know the full, like you said, full context of the video, but it always just seemed like they want to be the chosen one and the one that's being hated on, and they trying to crucify me. They want to kill me.
So should we boycott? Should we boycott baby?
Ain't the baby been boycotted though?
We so you gonna stop listening to him, Switch? I know he's on your top 10. No?
Man, I don't listen to dudes in diapers, man.
Ooh. Yo, your man really he really got famous off of wearing diapers though, right?
Yeah.
Shows like
But
that's
yeah,
crazy.
I just, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, it's like expected, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, cool.
Right. That's what heathen's supposed to do, right?
That's just what they do.
Yo, Marco's like, I didn't know the difference until like recently, to be honest.
Of Little Baby and the Baby?
Yeah. I was just like, one of them baby dudes.
Kim says, so
There's two
corny.
different babies.
Yes.
There's a little baby.
There's
There's a little baby, and then there's the baby.
That's how I was.
And then there's
you see how Jay is right now? That's
What
how I was.
the
I was like,
heck?
wait,
and then
what?
there's baby, the other baby, which is Birdman.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
How many
okay.
babies do we have?
It's too many.
We don't need any more.
There's a couple babies out there, bro. So what you think, Jimmy?
About the video?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I'm not like, wow. Our original rapper thinks he's the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
And I would say for him, like, he's been in so much controversy where he probably feels like
He's being crucified. Is that what it was?
he's
That's probably
being
what it was.
crucified,
Yeah.
and you know,
Mhm.
and he's God's chosen one.
For what though?
I don't know. I gotta hear the lyrics.
You want to play? You want to go out on? You want to end the show with his song?
Play that. We good. Kim Thomas says, "Does he wear diapers all the time?" I guess it depends.
Depends.
Waka waka waka.
Wah, 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 wah.
That was a good one though. Yeah, the baby. That's how he started out. He was like going to what is it, South by Southwest?
Yeah, that's what it was. South by Southwest. That's the video I saw. Yeah.
And he was wearing these diapers and like his boots and stuff, right? But didn't he have like a bobo too? Did he have a pacifier?
Did he? That's
I think
just the
so.
most. That's just the most, bro. Pause.
And then he started doing these silly videos where he was just like, man, animated. But I'm good on that, man. We could get to the word of the day.
Let's go.
We got Jude 1, 3, and 4. It says, judgment on false teachers. Beloved, although I was very eager to write to you about our common salvation, I found it necessary to write appealing to you to contend for the faith that was once for all delivered to the saints. For certain people have crept in unnoticed, who long ago were designated for this condemnation. Ungodly people who pervert the grace of our God into sensuality and deny our only Master and Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
I saw a video clip today of some guy talking about, you know, kind of like practicing authority over his church and how, you know, why won't they spend their money on him? Is he not worth it? And I thought about this scripture, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how people just follow these people, you know what I'm saying? Who are just money hungry.
He said, I'm not worth it. I'm not worth more than your Starbucks.
I'm not worth more than your McDonald's money or something like
Prada?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So be careful over there about your teachers and the people that practice authority. Lester had sent me something that John MacArthur had talked about, and he was saying like no man really has authority over you. Really the word of God has authority over us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these teachers are supposed to teach from that. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's outside of that and you feel like, you know, you got to be not accountability so much, but attached to this person or, you know, be they all and everything. You know what I mean? Y'all be careful with that, man. Because they'll give you some good prophecies and some good word.
Tickling my ears, bro.
Yeah. They'll tell you, yo, Lord told me this, man. It's
The
gonna
Lord
happen.
told me that. That's
You know what I
facts, though, man.
With that being said, we appreciate y'all. Jay,
Thank
let's
you.
wrap it up.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And to our audio only listeners, leave us those reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where our videos are now on Spotify. So if you are a Spotify listener, you could go check it out. We also are on Rumble. So if you are a
Let's go,
consumer of
Brandon.
Rumble, all of our catalog is on Rumble. So we appreciate anybody that watches there. So don't forget to get your merch at that'snotchristian.com. And if you want to support the podcast, the best way is to become a YouTube member. Link is in the description and also pinned.
We're not worth your
live
McDonald's
chat.
money?
So, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you in the next time. Peace.
Send that McDonald's.